Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. Just gonna give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. Well, I'll tell you who's not doing great. We're gonna examine the good, the bad, and the ugly today. Friends, listen, 95% of all millionaires made their money in real estate. I love real estate. Couldn't imagine doing anything else. I will take a hit in the next downturn. And I didn't say if, I'm saying when. It's coming. We've always had booms and busts throughout recorded history. Corrections, recessions, and depressions. Always had them like clockwork. So even as a real estate agent in this mess, when I was made an essential worker, Scott Walters, you're essential. We've dropped rates, and there's this new thing called FOMO, and we're going to have lack of inventory, and it's just going to be great. It wasn't great. It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed to be working in that environment. That's why I'm here with you today. Probably one of the first real straight talking, straight shooter real estate agents in America. Came to YouTube, turned on the camera, said, hey, I'm an active real estate agent, and this is exhibiting bubble behavior. You might want to proceed with caution, which is what we've been doing. And I've helped many of you get out of some areas that are now reversing course. We're going to look at an area that's reversing course. I've helped people get out. At the top, I still get emails all the time. Thank you so much. We are so grateful that we sold when we did. Oh my God, the place has gone to hell in a handbasket. This is what's really fractured our country, socially, politically, and economically. Unlike 2008, this is a little scary on one hand because everybody, a quick break from the show to bring you today's video sponsor, Bishop Gold. Unpredictable stock market and economic turmoil, gold shines through as a safe haven. Bishop Gold Group, America's trusted precious metals dealer, offers a refuge from financial insecurity. Protect your retirement from the looming threat of taxes and penalties by investing in gold. Don't wait for the next market crash. Now is the time to secure your wealth by converting stocks and retirement funds into gold. Unlike volatile digital assets, holding physical gold puts more security directly in your hands. Trust Bishop Gold Group to guide you through securing your retirement with the stability of precious metals. A big thank you to Bishop Gold Group. All the information will be in the pinned comments and the description of this video. Always be careful when investing. There's always going to be some level of risk. Now let's get back to today's show. This is making 2008 look like a warm-up. I mean, we didn't have the things in 2008. I didn't see dollar stores buckling. I didn't see, fast food workers getting double their pay. I didn't see runaway inflation. I didn't see the things that I'm seeing now. Undivided attention. But here's the challenge. Unless you've lived through a boom-bust cycle as a bill-paying adult, not at home with the folks or in college, as a bill-paying adult and suffered a little of its blowback, took a few lumps, you have no idea. You're hearing these words. You might even be reporting on some of this stuff. You might even be chasing the tea leaves in the data. You don't know. You have no idea what you're up against. Sure, you can find a lot of indicators, and they're out there. I'm going to show you one today. This does not take a rocket scientist to figure out. So it's not if we're going to have a downturn, it's when and how big. And it's starting, right? I would say I was talking to a subscriber today, and they're inheriting property, wanting to know what to do with it. And they're going to have to buy out a 50% sibling to hold it. I said, take it, get the property and put a renter in there for the cash flow. Hold it. Don't worry about it. If it's cash flowing, who cares? Like for me, my properties, I don't care. They go up, down. They can do whatever they want as long as they cash flow. And I don't price gouge people on the rents. I keep them put. Happy tenants don't move. So how do you find the best tenant? Find out who your competition is and beat them and get the best tenants you can. Same thing with your house. You're selling it. We're going to look at a property today. And they're doing the thing I warn about all the time. They're chasing the market. Stuck on the market, chasing the market. Greed. They came on too high. And they're in an area, San Francisco, a beautiful area. We're going to go visit here in a second. San Francisco was a crown jewel of America, a destination place. Now it's a cesspool. People are afraid to go there. It's stores are buckling, commercial real estate selling for pennies on the dollar. The unhoused population is spiking, crime, you name it. I could go on and on and on. And here's the challenge, friends. If a place like San Francisco, the city by the bay, can do it, any place can do it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and examine a current listing over in San Francisco. Then we'll meet back here and wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors, maybe even put on an economic face mask if you can find one. We're heading into San Francisco, the city by the bay. Unfortunately, They went through a massive real estate bubble, and now it appears to be reversing course. Let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at a current listing. First, let's bring up our crash map, courtesy of our good fuzzy friends and failed iBuyers over at Zillow. Everything on your screen going through the kiss of death, price reductions. Now let's go ahead and take a sneak peek around today's featured property. And here you go, basically a condo. It looks okay, nothing too special, but what do I see? Well, I see it sucking air. But what do you mean, Scott? I see furniture. This thing's not sucking air. Somebody lives in it. Nope, no. This one was staged, but not only staged, virtually staged, not even real staging in this property. This was photoshopped to put furniture in it. It's actually sucking air. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. And our property appears to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, and they wrote us a novel. They're overselling this thing, a mile-long description. Never a good sign. Strike two. Our property's been on the market for a staggering 252 days, almost a year, with only 511 views and 25 saves. That is little to no interest. We got a big problem here, friends. Let's look a little further. Today's featured property has an estimated mid-range value of $690,000 with a lower value range of $656,000, which is probably where they should price it in a declining market, and being stuck on the market for as long as they have an upper value range of $725,000. Let's see where our property's priced at. We can see our property has started its downward trend. Unfortunately, they're priced in the upper end of its value range in a declining market. But wait, there's more. Today's property is currently stuck on the market at $719,000 after chasing the market for months and months and months. They tried to rent it, it wouldn't rent. They tried to list it, it wouldn't sell. They bought it at $775,000. They're taking a massive, massive hit. They're bringing money to the closing table. Now let's go ahead and take a look and see how this property pencils out. If we were silly enough to give them their stuck on the market price of $719,000, our approximate cost to carry with the standard amount down at today's interest rate would be $5,560. Now let's go ahead and see what our property would rent for. All right, friends, the true value of the home, what it would rent for, $3,700 a month. Our property's cost to carry, $5,600 a month. These numbers are too far apart for any investor to even get close to it. They're going to need a sucker to buy this house. Luckily for them, there's a sucker born every day, but not on my watch. Let's get back to the studio and wrap this one up. Friends, all right, friends, welcome back. And there you go. Shocking, right? Isn't that shocking? These people, these poor people, I feel bad for them. And here's the thing. It's not like I'm here running my mouth. You're dumbs. I'm not. Why, you ask? Of course I'm going to. Because that was me in 2008. I caught the proverbial falling knife. When I remember the one when I did buy in that 07 period, it was stuck on the market for a year. Not much different than the one that we're looking at today. It took a 25% haircut when I grabbed it. I got it at a 25% discount. It had another 25% coming. Now, the only silver lining in this mess. Now, I could have held on to that property I bought, and it would eventually have climbed out, but it would have needed the crisis to dig its way out. Without the crisis, my property in 2007 that I caught the falling knife, it wouldn't have dug its way out of that thing without the crisis. We needed a crisis to dig people out of the 08 bubble. If you weathered the 08 storm, you needed the crisis to bring you out of it in many areas all across America. And that's my point, friends. This is just case positive and proof positive that a real estate downturn is in fact starting. And it's starting in areas which are typically, this is a city of wealth, right? This is a city of wealth, San Francisco. There's a lot of money there. It's starting, and that's only like 6 hours away from where I'm sitting today, and prices are pretty much the same in San Francisco where I'm sitting. My area has got a ton of celebs falling all over themselves in every corner, but our malls are buckling. 50% of all commercial real estate is empty, probably more. And the writing's on the wall. In the last downturn where I'm sitting today was one of the last places to get hit, and one of the first to rebound. but we took our haircut. And that's the only advice I can give people. Hey, listen, everywhere's gonna behave differently. This is my point here today, friends. If you needed proof the real estate bubble is not sustaining itself, we proved that today. Now, all areas, even the Great Depression era, which you didn't live through and I didn't live through, not all areas crashed. Everybody got at least basically hit, but not all areas crashed. Most did, but some areas weathered it, relatively, because they didn't have huge run-ups leading up to it. This is a completely different animal we're dealing with now. This was a completely different animal, right? It was a complete crisis that was needed. So my point is this. What you want right now is a good agent. Number one, email in the description below. Of course, I'm here to help you. Biggest network of top-rated agents in the world ready to help you guys. That's my commitment to you. Number two, you want an agent willing to put your needs before their own. That's not an easy thing to do, right? When these agents piled into the bubble environment, they only know bubble. They only know bubble behavior. Oh, we're just in a gully. Real estate will come back. Yeah, it's just a kind of dip. The Fed's going to... Maybe. But I would not hold my breath. You want an agent willing to put your needs before their own, and you want an agent in better shape than their clients. A lot of these agents drank the economic Kool-Aid and went out and got under a lot of debt themselves, based their cost of living on commissions, a few years of commission checks that looked pretty good. How do I know that? You ask? Of course I'm going to tell you, because mine did too. Luckily, I didn't base my cost of living on commissions. Now, it's never fun to watch income get reduced. But, at this stage in the game, I don't care. You know why? Because if I put your needs before my own, I will always be rewarded in final thoughts. I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy who wants to see not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark-infested San Francisco, city by the bay. Welcome to the swimming pool. You're swimming with the sharks. You're going through a massive, massive downturn in your city. Your city is in big trouble. And that's unfortunate, because I do not want to see you guys go down for the count. I do not want to live through a recession. I do not want to live through a depression. I do not want to do any of those things. I'm here to raise awareness, ring the bell, sound the alarm, and let people know the biggest artificially induced housing bubble ever witnessed in human history is not sustaining itself. We have to be smart right now. You will never time the bottom of a real estate crash, but you can time the top. You clearly witnessed that today as we saw the top of this bubble start to reverse course. Now, is it coming to an area near you? That's the million-dollar question. Well, I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. Content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network, top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless. I'll see you on the next video. Need a top agent in your area? Email ScottWaltersRealestate at gmail today.